Okay. We're talking to Nashu. Wizened testimony. Nashu Makaraka's expression is equal parts consternation and anticipation. I have to remember what voice I gave Nashu.
Zordia! Here to help again, are you? As things stand, I'm still waiting on word from...
Yours truly, I assume. Forgot the voice I gave Boiled. Since parting ways, I've searched every alley and dive bar in Everkeep for signs of this Hildibrand character.
It's pronounced Hildibrand.
Well, however you say it, it was nowhere to be found.
Oh, where could the inspector be?
Chin up, dollface. The case ain't over yet, and I always get my man. When the trail goes cold, the trick is to go back to the beginning. I want you to tell me the whole story again, and leave nothing out, no matter how unimportant it might seem. So you followed rumors of the flying disc which nabbed your friend, and that led you to the place where it most likely crashed down, here. You also think it was caught inside the dome when it appeared, and, from your perspective, went through 30 years in the blink of an eye? Sounds like crazy talk. But I've seen enough strangeness in my line of work that I've learned to give clients the benefit of the doubt. And since we've got no leads on the man himself, I say we try jogging memories about the shiny starship instead. We'll want to question older people native to your world who might have witnessed the original crash landing 30 years ago. Folks that age seem to enjoy parks, like the one outside the residential rady. Let's go.
Meow, 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 meow. What a lovely place to interrogate our elders.
Old-timers aplenty, as promised. Pick a prune and get to it. Pick a prune?
Oh, I still have that illustration I sent to you last time. Showing it around should help nudge some ancient noggins. I added a sketch of the inspector's face to make things even easier. I have another copy for myself, but that only makes 2. Zordia, you and Detective Hardboiled will have to share.
We are talking 3 decades ago here, so having a picture should come in handy. Even if the dame's work is on the same level as a finger-painting toddler's magnum opus. Damn, Zordia, was it? Well, you let me know when you're ready to bother some park goers. Right, let's start showing that picture around then. Keep an eye out for Old Hune and Hetsaro that might have hailed from outside the dome. Oh, and don't forget the Shatona. Hardboiled is now accompanying me. If this Hildibrand really does look like me, I look forward to meeting him in the flesh, if only to see if the resemblance is more than skin deep.
What can this old lady do for you? 30 years ago? Honestly, I don't recall. My memories of that time are faded at best, my dears. That is a lovely drawing of you, though, sir. Really captures your essence.
And that slack-jawed mug? You gotta be kidding me.
Such a long time ago. Such a long, long time ago.
May I help you? I'm sorry, but 30 years ago I was practically an infant. Or too young to remember much of anything. That picture is very cute, though. Did your child draw it for you? Discuss the vending machines. Vending machines caught your eye? Yeah. You could buy yourself a coffee or an energy drink, but luxuries like that make you soft. When I'm alone, walking through the darkest, dingiest parts of the city, I need something as weathered and weary as I am. I'll stick to my eggs, thanks.
This would have been 30 years ago, but did you happen to see a flying craft like this one in the picture? What would you be wanting with me then? Can't say I'm familiar with it. But I do remember 3 decades ago when I was still in the bloom of youth. Well, middle age. Say, I remember you. The clever git who took back me verbal tonic from that thieving horsin'. That was a good bit of sleuthin' it was.
No need for that. I was just doing my job. Sorry to see that tonic didn't do its job, though. Yo! Wait, that's like the ARR... hard-boiled. ARR Hildy quest with the hair tonic guy. This is his reflection version. That's cool.
It's not about growing me hair back. It's about the routine. After 40 years of massaging my scalp and basking in the same fragrant aromas every morning, doesn't feel right to start the day without it.
40 years of using an Everkeep-made product? Huh, that's right. You're Alexandrian, born and bred, same as me. There's no way you could have seen the starship we're after. Sorry to bother you, sir. Well, no one said it would be easy dredging up eyewitness accounts from so long ago. This is where grit and persistence come into it. I spied a Chitona fella, heading toward the 914 radius. Hard to guess his age with how long they live, but who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky this time.
Lovely day, isn't it?
I'm not sure I recognize the man. Hard to tell with such a, simple drawing. Forget about the drawing. We're more interested in what you know about the flying disc. Yes. The craft I do recall seeing. When I yet felt the sun upon my face, I was living a very different kind of life at the time. It was during a hunt that I spotted it. Flying machines were a rare sight back then, so I remember it well, even now. And do you remember where he was headed? It appeared to crash somewhere in Uwayawata to the north. I was of a mind to seek out the wreckage, but then the dome suddenly appeared, and I had far, far stranger things to worry about. There. What did I tell you? Let's find your pal, Nashu, and share the good news.
No one seems to know anything about the starship. Did you fare any better? So it came down somewhere near this Yukata place. I don't suppose either of you have been there before?
I have. A research facility, you say? Some unidentified shiny object fell from the sky nearby. Then I'd wager their people soon scooped it up. It seems we have our destination, but how to get across the lake? We could ask a reforger. We could take a hover cargo. Ask a reforger. A reforger? Of course, they have those hover cargoes, and I just so happen to know one of an accommodating disposition. Right, that's our transportation sorted. What I'm stuck on, though, is how you've already been to this Uwayawata, when I'm only just learning such a place even existed. What's your deal, anyway? I'm Zordia, Agent of Adventure. I'm simply an ardent admirer of Inspector Hildibrand. I am Zordia, Agent of Adventure. You adventure for a living, is that it? Well, it's clear you're no fresh-faced muck. Let's press on with the investigation. My reforger friend should have a hover cargo waiting for us at the Drift Downs.
I better pack a dose of Nashu delights.
Those explosives of yours? Leave them behind. Don't need no dizzy dame blowing herself up on my watch. Or me, for that matter.
Oh no! Core! That's a big watery lake.
This is the reforger pal I was telling you about. She keeps tabs on the heritage found scene, and was a big help when I needed information for a case that spilled outside of Everkeep.
I hear you need transport to Uwayawata. The hover cargo is ready if you are. Travel to Uwayawata.
A wingo up, a wingo up, a dee.
They must like it dark in here.
Alright, Nashu. This place is a mess, but I don't see any monsters roaming the halls at least. Should be safe to split up and have a look around.
It's because we cleared out the monsters. Shuffling through the various documents in the cabinet, you find one entitled Confidential Files, Addendum 1. According to an associate native to these lands, the unidentified vessel we recovered near Uwayawata has flown into the region not long before the dome manifested. Their testimony was corroborated by a thorough examination of the wreckage, which yielded not a single sliver of electrope. The vessel was, without a doubt, manufactured using technology fundamentally unlike our own. This mystery was further compounded by the discovery of a Hune survivor within the craft. Despite the apparent force of the impact, the lone male occupant had sustained no visible injuries.
A lot of people being pickled in here.
Pickled? Nashu!
But Inspector Hildibrand isn't among them. Speaking of which, did you see where Detective Hardiboiled went?
Skimming through the various documents, you find one entitled Confidential Files Addendum 2. The Hune male we extracted from the wreckage is an abnormal specimen indeed. While physically unharmed and in clear possession of a soul, he yet remains in a comatose state. The absence of reaction to any and all external stimuli is indicative of temporal stasis. Every method we have attempted, be it electric shock, a hot bath, or a sharp slap across the face, has failed to awake the subject. In his remarkable corporeal fortitude, an innate natural quality, or was it acquired with the aid of unknown technology? My enthusiasm for this research knows no bounds. The document held by the clipboard is entitled Confidential Files Addendum 3. I cannot understate the incalculable potential I see in our mystery subject. If we could but unlock the secret of his preternatural resilience, then we would never again need risk the dangers inherent in the transfer of monstrous souls. While some of my colleagues insist that vivisection is our only recourse, such an extreme measure would mean forsaking the knowledge the man might impart to us regarding his equally intriguing flying vessel. For the time being, we have decided to suspend all research related to this subject. The specimen will be preserved in a biocapsule in Sector 51 and placed under observation, in the hopes that he will one day regain consciousness. Okay, so he's gonna look the same.
Zordia, sorry, something else in the records caught my attention, and it led me to a different floor.
Oh, he just came back.
Had to rustle up a verification key first, so I haven't spent any time on your starship mystery. Did you turn up anything yet? And they were keeping him in Sector 51. The key I found should let us access that area. Let's grab your pal, Nashu, and head there now.
Inspector Hildibrand! There you are!
I'm dead! Of course he is! You two have been yanking my chain. This clown doesn't look anything like me. Well, opinions aside, we've located our man. A hard-boiled egg would really hit the spot right now.
I wasn't expecting it. Oh, is he missing an egg?
Oh, she's...
Here, give this to the detective.
Oh my gosh, Nashu! Nashu, no!
Oh gosh.
Wait! Are we going to just play out what will happen? Wait, I love this. Oh, 100% is gonna explode. I'm gonna say a present just for you. From the No. From the lady makes sense because we're role-playing right now. From the lady. Dead! Nashu! Appreciate it. And we run away! Boom. Dead! I never could refuse the kindness of strangers. Don't do the slow-mo. Is he gonna do the slow-mo? Did something wake up? Oh, we got zombies! Zombies are awake. This is actually quite a serious area. That's basically Hildibrand, okay? They're gonna start dancing. They're gonna start dancing! These punks must be feeling lucky. Not the cartoon! Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my I don't remember what voice I gave Hildibrand. There's no need for firearms nor fisticuffs. I shall resolve this altercation in a manner that behooves a gentleman. They're gonna dance. They have to dance. Oh my god. Yeah. Attention everyone! Follow my lead, if you please! Yeah. Hildibrand, let's not forget Hildibrand is a zombie, exactly. Dead. And he took his hat! Oh my god. That lighting, though. Not the nodding! Oh my god, yes! Yes! Where'd the hat go? How'd the hat go flying? Oh my god. Splendid, most splendid. Let us remember to always comport ourselves in a gentlemanly manner. I fear I may have overstepped a trifle. But I, Hildibrand, well-rested agent of inquiry, now stand before you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Yeah, overslept. By the by, who is this austere-looking fellow? A new admirer of mine, mayhap? This is the whole reason they had to overhaul the lighting engine, yes. Specifically for the Hildibrand quests.
This is Detective Hardboiled, your soul twin from another world.
Why, my dear Noshu, this man possesses nary a speck of my singular aplomb. He does not resemble me in the slightest. I couldn't agree more. My sweet old grandmother has more grit in her pinky finger.
That's odd. Maybe we need new glasses.
Maybe
I need new glasses. But the two of you seem practically identical.
Odd thing here is how you look too damn young for a fellow who's been sleeping for 30 years. Don't get me started on how you charmed those shambling corpses. What kind of crime against nature are you?
The inspector has a very unique physique, for one. And as for the zombies, he's had an excellent rapport with them ever since his brief stint as an undead overlord extraordinaire.
And that raises more questions than answers. Still, we can consider your missing person case closed. Which leaves me to chew on the something else that caught my attention earlier. I smell a new case brewing, and I mean to follow my nose. He is an alien, yes. A case, you say? Then allow me to offer the services of Hildibrand Inspector Extraordinaire. Undead Overlord seems more plausible to me than at this juncture. But I'll bite. What does a fellow like you even inspect?
Impenetrable mysteries and unsolved cases, of course.
So we're in the same business, eh? Makes me wonder how this gentleman act of yours actually helps you get the job done. I, too, am curious to see if beneath that leathery gumshoe exterior, you have the gumption to handle the truly difficult cases. The dame, she's your assistant?
Loyal and steadfast.
I had an assistant once, but now ain't the time to reminisce. We have a new case to work on. This'll be just the thing to prove your sleuthin' chops, Inspector. Let's get out of here and get down to brass tacks.
Right, ultimate rival.
I always have a spare set of the inspector's clothes on hand.
Because she always blows them up.
Hildibrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire, is up and full of beans.
The case of the fiendish fugitives. Detective Hardboiled's veteran nose has picked up the scent of a new case. Dead.
As I was saying, I got a whiff of a new case in the making, so listen up while I explain the particulars. You said you scoured this place top to bottom, and learned they were trying to stuff people's souls into monstrous hosts. The facility was forced to close down before they managed any real success. Sounds about right? I'm guessing whatever incident turned the staff into walking corpses happened not long after. Here's where it gets interesting. According to the notes I found, one of the researchers survived, and continued to work independently, even after the project was mothballed. Apparently, he dismissed the Terral as impossible to control, and instead chose to pursue his research, using less ornery beasts. Are you suggesting this mad scientist transferred his own soul into some slavering fiend? Nothing so mad as all that. No, he saved that honor for convicted criminals. Seemed he set up a fake rehabilitation program, had the prisoners transferred, then yanked out their souls for use in his experiments.
How awful! And what became of these now criminally minded creatures?
And that's the million-credit question. I tracked down the containment cell mentioned in the notes, but found the cages inside emptier than a barfly's tumbler. A little digging into the operations log showed the cage locks were opened only recently, which means we find ourselves on the case of the fiendish fugitives. We must seek out and apprehend these dastardly evildoers on the double.
His derpy smile.
Yes, there's a chance they're out there causing trouble. And as a detective, I can't turn a blind eye when I suspect wrongdoing is afoot. Luckily, I also found a storage device that I figure belonged to the author of those research notes. It's pretty banged up, but I think the data might still be intact. Let's head back to Solution 9. I'll take this thing to my place in the recreation zone and see what I can recover.
Oh my gosh, there he is! The stalker Lala. Look at this little one. Slap him. Slap. Slap. Slap.
Core! I never noticed how far down it went.
Oh, now I want to check how... Oh. That is... that is pretty far. Hey, Hildibrand.
Illusion Shine is a most impressive...
Huh? Illusion Shine?
Illusion Shine is a most impressive metropolis.
Alright.
Right. I'll take a crack at this storage device. You're better off waiting outside. I'm not the kind of guy who makes his bed every morning, to say the least. This is Hardboiled's...
room? Can we... I want to see it. Let's go. Let's see your room. I want to see your room. No, he's not going to show us his room.
We didn't even get a sneak peek. Well, the bad news is the device is in even worse shape than I expected. It'll be a while yet before I can recover all its contents. A quick pass netted me some scraps, though. Enough to piece together a partial file on one of the experimental subjects. It states our surviving researcher stuck the soul of a career thief into the body of an Cyclops. This light-fingered fella didn't steal out of greed, but for the joy of pissing off his victims. Twisted guy like that ain't likely to change his stripes just 'cause he switched bodies. Yes, 'tis all becoming clear to me.
Oh gosh, Hildibrand.
His intentions are obvious. Our impish escapee will burgle the most prestigious jewelry store in the city. As soft-boiled a guess as I've ever heard. Your instincts are way off, pal. Never seen an Cyclops before, have you? It's one of those big brutes was lumbering through the streets. All we'd have to do is follow the screams. No, if he's plotting a heist, it'll involve a target outside Everkeep. And he won't be aiming to pilfer any old supply crate neither. But something that'd really cause a nuisance.
They do something similar.
Electrope. Alexandria's got a habit only that miraculous orc can satisfy. We need to hustle to the quarry outside. And I mean now.
Is it just me, or is someone frying a block of cheese with a steady current of lightning energy?
I'd say the weather here is rather unruly. How I pine for the crystal clear skies of Uldar. This guy should be able to answer some questions.
Hey, guy.
Yes, I work here. Was there something you needed? Have we had any thefts?
Funny you should ask, actually. We've had several shipments of raw electrope go missing in recent days. The strangest part is that our guards didn't see a damn thing. You'd need a hover cargo to move those heavy blocks, and surely someone would have noticed it coming and going.
There. What did I tell you? Sneaky Cyclops could have run off with those blocks without breaking a sweat. You know who the culprit is, then? If there's anything I can do to help catch them, just say the word. And that's mighty kind of you, friend. Then let's have you bait the trap with a stack of electrope, placed conveniently out of sight of your patrols. We'll do the rest.
One tempting stack of electrope coming up. Oh gosh, what's electrope looks cool, not gonna lie. Unprocessed too.
There, that should do the trick. Collar that thief for me, will you? Oh, and do be careful while you're at it.
Oh, this guy hella sus. This guy's sus. He giving me the sus look with the smirk. Sus? Sus?
The trap is set. Now we wait.
What's Hildibrand doing? Did Hildibrand steal his egg? What kind of voice do I give a Larcinus Cyclops?
Oh, this is perfect. Maybe a little too perfect.
They can see us.
Not good, not good.
The way he ran.
That's our thief. After him.
Why he running like that? We're gonna find like a village of these people.
Who would have thought a creature that big could run that fast?
Oh, so many Cyclopses. Or is it Iceclopses?
We've lost sight of our quarry. And he's gone to ground in the middle of a field of Cyclopses. We got us a wise guy. Not a tough guy, though, according to his file. Says he's got no stomach for fighting. So we just need to split up and find the one that doesn't try to squish us on sight. Of course, even if he is a coward, he's a big boy now. So he might still try to go down swinging. Shout out if you hit pay dirt, and we'll take him together.
Me? Not bad, Cyclops.
Cyclops don't talk. No? So why are you stealing?
The inspector and the detective set off in pursuit of that screaming Cyclops. Come on, let's not get left behind.
Oh.
damn it all!
We have you now, fiend. There's nowhere left to...
Oh, it's like being stabbed by 1,000 tiny needles.
Out with it, punk. Where did you stash the goods? Who set you free?
As if I'd tell the likes of you.
Have it your way. I hear this stings worse than chili sauce in your eye.
No!
Now, detective. Threats and intimidation do not become a gentleman. Move, damn it, move! Give a criminal a chance and they'll make you wish you hadn't. Oh my gosh, I need that emote. My turn. Happy birthday, Trimo. Nashu!
Oh, he really is a big boy.
Oh, is this going to be trauma for our boy? Hard-boiled?
This is my show now. Lose the gun or the girl gets it. You two, weapons on the ground.
No, not my bow. To be fair,
Ew, is he twitching? Woo! Run! My eye! My eye! You had your chance to come quietly. Say goodnight, sunshine.
Hildibrand probably stopped it.
That didn't hurt at all.
Oh my god.
I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, abhor acts of violence. Dead. We went Super Saiyan.
Core, the expector's all lit up.
You gotta be kidding me. That shot had enough juice to take down a Gomfotharium. Disco brand!
So bright, too bright for me to bear.
Oh my god. Disco brand! Where did the energy go? Just turned to light and... The pain is akin to stepping barefoot on a goblin's back. Master Thief, are you certain you aren't willing to speak with us?
You shone like a precious jewel. I yield. I'll tell you everything.
His stupid face. Soft-boiled and cracked.
I never wanted the electrope. The
The researcher who freed us commanded me to steal it. They handed over every block I took.
So you weren't just being your usual thieving self? Alright. So what's this researcher's name?
He never told me his name, I swear. I know him only as the man who made us into monsters. He already had some scary-looking bruiser working for him, so I didn't dare refuse his orders.
No idea where we might find him then.
None. I was supposed to meet him out here with my latest haul, but you can bet he slipped away after realizing I wasn't alone. That's it. That's all I can give you.
Alright, I believe you. This case has taken a fishy turn. But even if you were an unwilling subject in all this, you still have crimes to answer for. I'm handing you over to the Tin Men authorities.
Aww.
Don't worry, I'll explain how you're a crook in monsters' clothing, so they don't just send you to the Arcadian for slaughter.
Wait, why he kind of cute though? That was an ooh eye.
As for the rest of you, meet me back at my place in Solution 9.
Wasn't Inspector Hildibrand incredible?
Yeah, he was a disco brand.
Surely Detective Hardboiled has now acknowledged my dazzling investigative skills. In your dreams, pal.
He's like emo Hildibrand, or serious Hildibrand.
I handed the Cyclops over to the authorities and gave them the lowdown on our case. You can bet your last bean that researcher fella has other monsters doing his dirty work. Can't figure his angle yet, but he's up to no good. That's for sure. Whatever those criminals are now, they're also fugitives. They'll be operating as far away from our mechanical sentries as possible, maybe even beyond the confines of the dome. And that's a whole world I ain't familiar with. If you're keen to stay on the case, then I could use your help out there. You shall have it, of course! Inspector Hildibrand is at your service! Got my
He just ignored Hildibrand.
Got my trench coat in a twist when your pal started dancing in front of my gun. And it's only fair I tell you why. Has to do with a man who had his fingers in every illegal pie in Alexandria. The crime king, they called him. It was me who caught his royal rogueness and sent him to rot in a prison cell. But after being transferred elsewhere under the auspices of some rehabilitation program, I haven't heard a peep. I see you've connected the dots. Could be that elsewhere was Ueyawada, yeah. Me and him have got a history. So if he's running free out there somewhere in a new monster skin, I want to be the one to bring him in. Your unwavering commitment is commendable, Detective Hardboiled. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Enquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, hereby swear to remain steadfastly by your side until we have brought this case to its resolution.
Oh god.
I don't recall asking the soft-boiled dope to do a damn thing. Anyhow, I'll get back to pulling scrapes of data from that box. Drop by next time you're in the neighborhood. Maybe I'll have a new lead for us to follow.
That was a good update. Is it time? Is it next time on Hildibrand? Next time? Is it?
Meanwhile, somewhere in Heritage Found. Nani? Oh, this is the bad guy. Oh, it was him! I knew he was sus. Oh, it's you.
I was hoping to see our hulking Cyclops squish those curious rats. The craven fool surrendered with barely a struggle. But no matter. I have more than enough electrope now to proceed with my plans. Given the right direction, you outlaws have proven most useful, especially with the aid of your new monstrous talents.
Can he transform? They can transform. I had a feeling. Ooh. He's goo. No, he's flubber. He's flubber. There we go. Ending cutscene.
When making hard-boiled eggs, you want to boil for the same length of time every time. 12 minutes exactly. Any less, they're too soft. Any more, they're overcooked. We're out of time today, so here are some I prepared earlier. Is he making a video? One of them is a bomb. There it is. There it is! Boom. It's red. Why is it red? Because it's a bomb? The others were... Oh, the... Frickin' Nashu. Bro.
The manufacture of my egg-shaped medicine is a closely guarded trade secret, so don't try to make your own at home. Keep safe and stay tuned for the next episode of Inconceivably Further Hildibrand Adventures.
Wait, is this inside his house?
See you, Inspector!
He has a nice house.